Look, Joe Rogan's kicks sound like gunshots.
They love to suck him. It's hilarious.
Look, I mean, he is good though. He's fucking.
All right, let's
good.
see it. Let's see it.
And he's also on.
I gotta get ready for it. You know, if I'm training, I gotta know this.
He'll make sure
Won't cut. Won't cut.
Bro, he hits you like that. I mean, he's too short, so he can't get.
There's
to your
no way
head.
I'd catch it and I'd break his leg. There's no way.
Come on, bro. He probably
let me
whooped
see
my
the
ass
machine
too.
gun. Let me see the machine gun.
He's also like old, so he's got old man strength, but so do you.
Oh, dude, I got massive.
I feel like Joe
ridiculous
Rogan will
old
whoop
man
my
strength.
ass. I'll be honest with you. He's gonna fucking take one shot like that to my knee, and then I'm done. Okay.
But I'm like ridiculously tough, so it won't happen.
Bro,
What
come
is
on.
that?
He's like
That's not even a thing. Okay,
what
go
do you
ahead.
mean? He's a trained fighter, dude.
Yeah, I've been training my
You're
whole life. I'm
nuts.
ready. Go ahead.
You're nuts. Like I know you're a brawler. Cenk is a brawler. I've said this before. And he's also thick. Like he's like stocky. He's got like old man belly where it's like you think it's a belly, but it's hard. Okay?
It is both a belly and hard.
Yeah. So
And
and he has a lot of experience, right, in street fighting and shit like that when he was younger and more hot-headed and whatever. But like this dude has more fighting experience than you do.
Okay, let's see the ballerina. Let's see it.
Ballerina, you're calling?
He looks like a ballerina. Okay, it's okay. I don't mean I'm a lib. I don't mean that as an insult. This is gonna be easy. All right, that was quick. I gotta watch out for that.
Oh, this? Yes.
This video is also about 5 years old. Rogan's body's got funky since then. His HGH gut is growing its own HGH gut. Yeah, it doesn't matter that he has fucking bubble gut, okay? He's still fucking jacked as shit.
I know, but he's got a lot of worms. That's gonna slow him down.
No, he's worm-free, brother.
Oh,
What do
he's
you mean?
worm-free
He takes
now.
ivermectin.
Now, that's why he took it. Shit, okay. I still haven't seen the machine gun. So far, it's not that impressive. Like, you just catch one of those. It's not that big a deal. The guys who, like, kick...
I'll point out what most people do wrong. Here's the things to avoid. Number one, the down knee. A lot of times when people do it, their knee is down and they're kicking like this. That comes from stiffness a lot of times, from a lack of flexibility.
Okay, no one cares.
but it also
Show
comes
the
from
machine
training.
gun.
I do care.
It doesn't matter.
His knee up high and then a twist.
Bro, here's the thing,
See,
okay?
they're thinking too much.
Okay, here's the problem, okay? Dude, you're ridiculous. Like, yeah, he's a fucking baboon, okay? He's literally an ape. Not only just self-described, but like actually an ape, okay?
Uh-huh.
And he spreads a lot of misinformation about like, you know, COVID and whatever. And he also fell off a little bit, especially on like Spotify, even though, you know, it doesn't matter. He's still caked the fuck up. But like, this is the one area where, you know, he's got a legitimate claim.
Sexy and
Yeah.
strong.
Like,
I
this is what he
haven't seen it
dedicated
yet,
his
but-
entire life to.
He looks soft to
And
me.
when I teach it to people, what I would teach is first thing to do is kick low. Don't even try. That's where the power. Yeah. Here's good. We good here? So the knee comes up, straight kick. Okay?
You fell off
Nice
on
and
a
straight.
jump.
Now,
The streets watch
I'm gonna
Cenk
add
now
the
has
turn.
weird.
So then I would have the left leg forward and
Also, really interesting that when I say, like, constituents should be able to beat the shit out of Joe Manchin on the floor of the Senate, you're like, oh, no, you should write a sternly worded letter. But then you're like, yeah, I want to fight Joe Rogan. Ooh, big tough guy. Like, Joe Rogan...
But that's in the cage, man. That's in the octagon.
Okay,
That's,
but like Joe Rogan...
that's legit.
Joe Rogan ultimately is a powerless person, like, in comparison to the amount of power, the profound amount of power, like, actual power, to be able to change people's material conditions that legislators have.
No, I would argue media is more important. And he's getting a bunch of... he's getting a whole generation of folks, or at least a portion of them,
Media is
to
only
turn
as-
into meatheads.
No.
Like, oh, me no like scientists. Me no like doctors.
No, even his audience is like turning on him on a lot of that shit. They like don't appreciate that he's they don't really appreciate that he's like so much of a fucking anti-vaxxer dumbass.
Okay, listen, I'm fucking with him, but and they get so touchy about that. They're like, no, I could be beat you up. I could beat you up, which is hilarious. In and of itself, it's hilarious that they're like amped up on. Oh, Joe could beat you up. Actually, to be fair to Joe, he doesn't say shit other than one tiny comment in Tim Pool's show.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I read a sentence.
He said no free clout. He said I don't want to give clout to Cenk. That's
Okay.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah, well, I should stop giving clout to him since we're much larger. Oh, hashtag suck it. Okay, now you don't believe it because you're mainstream media, and you believe the bullshit that people see. Is this podcast larger than ours? Fuck yeah, it's way larger, right? It's not even close. But if it's an actual verifiable reality that if you took our views per month and compared them to his, ours is significantly larger. By the way, that's not fair to him because we're a network. So
that doesn't.
I know. People don't give a shit, but I'm just telling.
That doesn't mean anything. Like you're like cutting content regularly. Like the type of content that you're making is very different.
It is. I agree. I agree.
If he had the same like editorial process that you do and like and streamed as much as you do,
but he doesn't. That's his problem.
Okay, but that's still meaningless. Like people still recognize that it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Look, but the bottom line is, like clout chasing actually doesn't make that much sense unless you're actually trying to get into someone's algorithm. Okay. So the reason why people fuck with us nonstop on YouTube is because the algorithm encourages it, right? The minute you talk about us or fight us, their videos start showing up in our recommended section, right? Outside of that, it doesn't mean shit. Tons of people have gone on Joe Rogan's show, and where are they? Nowhere, right? Like Jimmy's audience didn't go up, Kyle's audience didn't go up after they went on Rogan's. No, it doesn't affect it at all. People don't get it. They just want like 5 seconds of fame. I don't give a shit about that. I'm just fucking with him because I know that if you say that you could beat him in a fight, which I could, it's that he's gonna be like, "Oh fuck no way, man!"
Well, I mean, obviously he was smarter than that. He's dumb enough to fucking tell Aaron Rodgers to take ivermectin or whatever the fuck, but he was clearly smart enough not to take the bait when you were clearly baiting him into,
Yeah, but his fans and all the like right-wing hanger-ons. Them taking the bait is almost as good. Like, I don't give a shit if Joe doesn't take the bait. Who cares? I'm fucking with him anyway, right? But all of his little kiss-ass guys being like, "Oh my God, Joe, we're gonna defend you." That's funny.
Okay, I'm just saying stop fanboying over Joe. I mean, no, I used to be a big fan. I used to be a big fan of Joe Rogan.
You turned me on to Joe. I outed you.
Wait, what do you mean you outed me?
I'm kidding. Like, I was like 5-7 years ago.
Yeah, and there's like literally footage of us that I always, every time I criticize Joe Rogan, his fucking simps will come in here and be like, "No, I can't believe we're fucking attacking Joe Rogan. You must be jealous of his like fucking power and size and how sexy he is," or whatever the fuck. Is like they're all like in love with him. I used to put the photo of me and Joe hanging out at the what was it, at the Improv on the screen to be like, I'm a fucking like bigger Joe fan than you. Not only that, but like I know I've met him.
Yeah, I was on his show back when he actually had both sides.
Yeah. The breakdown was Sam Harris. Oh, here it is. See, someone already found it and immediately put this up. July 3rd, 2014. Look at my fucking face. Look how excited I am. Got to talk to Joe Rogan about DMT, weed, psychedelics, the state of media, and girls for 2 hours after a show at the Improv last night. Top 10 coolest moments of my life.
Top 10 coolest moment of my life is going to be kicking his ass.
Oh my God.
I'm messing around. Although I think there's if I got past the minute, then he'd be in trouble. Like, if he can knock me the fuck...
You think he would get winded before you? He does more cardio than you do.
What are you talking about, man? How is this not going to work? This fucking belly right here. Okay, this is gonna last. Okay, no. Of course he's in better shape than I am. I'm just saying, like, if he's awesome at what he does, he'd knock me the fuck out, right? But if he doesn't knock me the fuck out in the first minute, then we got a battle.
I wouldn't fight him. That's my take. I personally, if there was an opportunity for me to fight Joe Rogan, I would not fight him because I think he would put a lot of damage on the body. And I still have I have a way longer range than he does, and he would still probably whoop my ass. That's my take. But He will not knock out people. He doesn't like head trauma no more. That's why he's more into BJJ.
I don't even know BJJ.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, I'm great at that. My former campaign manager was ranked #1 in the world in jiu-jitsu. That's real. Catherine Fisher.
Cool. What are you going to get her to fight?
Oh, yeah, she'll train me.
Oh, she's going to train you. Got it.
On jiu-jitsu, man. I'm all about the BJJ.
Okay.
You know he's scared.